Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you once again for joining us, and we are glad to be here again to talk with you. My name is Gracious, originally from Nigeria, and I'm a mom of four. I currently studying and I run a successful digital business. And for the past 10 days, for the past 9 days, today is the ninth day, we've been talking to you about some amazing we've been sharing amazing topics with you for the past 9 days, and today is another amazing topic we'll be sharing with you. And as you can see, I'm not alone. I have my business partner who is here with me, and I will give her the privilege to introduce herself and talk to us as well.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are watching us from, we greet you all according to your time. My name is Gloria. I am a mom, a wife. I am a caregiver by profession, also a successful online business owner. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.
Okay, thank you for that introduction. And today's topic, you're already seeing it rolling on the screen. Is that how to deal with fear. How to deal with fear. Fear is one common thing that we've all experienced. We've all experienced fear in one way or the other. We've experienced it in different situations, different time, different region. In one way, we've all experienced fear, and that fear is one thing that some persons have been able to uh, face their fear and overcame. So that's what we are going to talk. We've been talking about business, 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 business. You can't do business when you are afraid. You can't do business when your mind is not open. You can't do business when your mind is crowded. You can't do business when this fear has held you like this. So that is why we are here to talk to you about fear, how to let go of some of those things that is hurting you. And fear can also cause hurt. Maybe somebody has hurt you and you are now afraid to enter into other relationships or talk to people. But one amazing thing that you can do for yourself is when you let go. Letting go is one thing that will liberate you from that fear, from that grip, from that hold of fear. Yes, it's true. I've experienced fear. We are human beings. That's what makes us special. If you are a human being, then you must have experienced fear. So it's a natural thing. There's nothing to be afraid of. But how to deal with it is what we are going to talk to you about today. And number one step that I think should, okay, not should, no, number one step that I would suggest is when you can talk about it with somebody. When you talk about it, wow, it's like you've taken a very big truck of that load of fear from you. When you are able to talk about it with somebody you trust, somebody you know that yes will understand. It's not everybody you should talk about. If it means taking a counselor, because counselor will take it more business and more personal. So reach out to a counselor, or reach out to your pastor, reach out to somebody that you know. When you talk to, yes, that burden, because burden can also lead to fear. So talk about it. Talk about what you are afraid of. Because if you don't talk about it, you will not be able to identify what you are afraid of. If you talk about it, you'll be able to identify what you are really afraid of. Then number two, as in, how do I put it? Try to be happy. Picture yourself to be, because fear can actually take away your joy. Fear can take away your happiness. Try to be happy. It doesn't matter how. I know you just have to force yourself, because you are handling it, you are dealing with it. So if you want to deal with your fear, you have to, you know how do I put it? There's this proverb my grandmother usually say about a goat, that when you drive a goat, when you pursue a goat, and if it doesn't have anywhere else to run to, that goat will face you. That goat will face you and give it all it takes to attack you. So face your fear with happiness. Face it. Because if you are afraid and you are running away from it, it will be pursuing you. Anywhere you go, any city, any country, any place, that fear will follow you. Is an atmosphere. Is an art. Fear has its own atmosphere. Fear, I'm not I don't want to enter preaching, but this is something we should know. When as in there's fear has an atmosphere. You know, when you notice that somebody is watching you, you are not seeing that person, but there's this feeling that yes, somebody is watching you. There's an atmosphere. It's a spiritual thing. So it's a spiritual thing. So face your fear with happiness. Face your fear with happiness. It doesn't matter how sad that thing is. Try and face it. Face it. Because when you face it, you'll be able to see the answer. When you face it, you'll be able to see what you are really afraid of. You know, I'm so sorry. I almost said praise the Lord. I I almost. So you don't have to be perfect. That's another thing. You don't have to. Another thing about fear. Some people expect you to be perfect. No, you don't. At the moment, you don't have to be perfect. Anybody telling you how to be perfect when you know that you are dealing with a situation, you are dealing with a thing, a grip that has held you in a place. The truth is that you don't have to be perfect. What you should be thinking about right now is how to get that fear off your shoulder. Like I said, when you are able to have given a lot of points, I say identify it by you'll be able to identify your fear by talking about it. That was my very point, and it's a two in one point. Talk about it, then you'll be able to identify it. Face it, face your fear. And this is another point right now. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect in whatever thing that you're in any way you are trying to handle that fear. It doesn't have to be perfect. But as long as you are making an effort to attack it, then you will see the results. I'll give the platform to my sister to also talk about it because I'm not the only one. We are two presenters, so she should also talk about it. Thank you, sis. Over to you.
Thank you so much. In fact, you finish well spoken. You said it all. I just need to add a bit to it. You rightly said it. Facing fear involves understanding and breaking it down and take a step to overcome it. You have to know, you have to understand what is that particular thing that is making me to fear. Why am I scared? What is that thing? It might be okay. Let me use, for example, the common thing among, or let me say, questions I normally get from people, because one of their reason is they've done business before, online business before, and the business didn't come out well, and every other one, because of their past experiences, every other one now look like the same. As far as it's an online business, it look like the one they have done before. So that is their fear. So each time they reached out to me and tell me their fear, I see this business, I am interested, but the but there is the fear. So that fear, it is what you are supposed to face, because facing fear or fighting fear involves understanding. You have to understand what is making you to be afraid. We've heard many times that, for example, maybe somebody was involved in a bad relationship before, a bad marriage before. So now their fear, their fear now is, if I try, if I give another relationship a chance, what happened before might also happen in this very one. Who told you? Who told you it will happen? My answer mostly is, what of if it turned out to be the best? So we should stop looking at one side of it. Look at the other side. Okay, what of if this thing did come out well? And also ask yourself again, what of if this thing come out well? You understand? So it is very important that facing fear involves understanding. You have to understand that fear, what is making you afraid, and you take the bold step to face it. And when you face it, you will see yourself as an overcomer. Like what my sister said, he said you may not be perfect from the beginning. It's one step at a time, one step at a time. Then you will see that those things you are afraid of, it don't even exist. It don't even exist. And I also say that fear, fear, the Bible says fear is a torment. When you allow fear to get hold of you for too long, and that fear will not become a torment. That fear now will not become something that will be taking you backward. You don't go forward, because fear can limit you to become, you that used to be very, mighty, you become small because of fear. So now you have to face that fear. I'm sorry. You have to face that fear. You have to deal with it. And if you see that your effort is not good enough, reach out to a family friend, somebody who you trust, somebody you can easily lay it down for, somebody you can easily talk to, and let the person also give you an advice on how to deal with it. Because if you allow fear to stay in you for too long, you will just remain, I'm sorry, you will just remain in the same position, no progress, nothing, nothing. So it is very, very important that you identify the specific area where you are having a challenge about negative thoughts and all those things. Face it, deal with it, take a bold step, try and conquer that fear. Because if, for example, you've done a business that didn't come out well before, remove that fear from your mind. Start all over again. You are not a failure, not until you agree with what happened to you at that particular time. When you fall, just gather your strength to rise again. Don't remain on the same spot. Just remove that fear from you, gather your strength, start all over again, and begin to tell yourself positive things. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I can do this. I may have failed before, but this one I will not fail. The past failure was just for me to discover things. The past failure was just for me to gather more experiences. But now I have gathered more than enough. This very one I'm coming into, I am going to succeed. You begin to declare into your life. Say out what you want to see. What you want to see. If you don't want to say failure, don't talk about failure. If you don't want to see rejection, don't talk about rejection. Speak what you want to see. Confess what you want to see and believe it. And after believing, then you take a bold step. You will see that things begin to change, because fear is, in fact, if you hold on to fear for too long, you will still remain in the same place, the same cycle. Non-achievement will be there. But when you deal with fear and move forward, you begin to embrace progress. You will see success and you begin to see blessing. My sister said before that fear is an atmosphere. So what kind of atmosphere are you creating for yourself? what kind of atmosphere. So you just have to find a way in this season or after listening to us, find a way to deal with that fear. Face it. If you see people doing what maybe, for example, you failed before in business, in online business, or okay, let me say online business, you failed before, or something happened before, then it didn't work out before. Seeing us alone should be, it should encourage you that maybe it was the one I did before. Not Don't just group all. This one is different. You are seeing the evidence in us that online business is the best business you can, one of the best business you can ever think of. Deal with fear and you will see yourself coming out smiling and rejoicing. Thank you so much, sis. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You've said it all. Yeah, yeah, you are watching us today. I want to commend those who are watching us right now. Tell us where you are watching us and like the page, and please feel very free to share this live section that we are doing right now. It might just help somebody. You may feel
Exactly.
it doesn't mean anything to you, but somebody out there might need it. So you've already heard it. What atmosphere are you creating for yourself in terms of business? Like I said, is who is in the right frame of mind that can do business. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
So right now, for you to do that business, for you to do this business that we are talking to you about, you have to put aside that fear that
Mhm.
has held you back for a long time, that fear that stopped you. You see, maybe so many privileges came your way, but all because, like my sister said, you were categorizing everybody to be the same. Everybody are not the same. For the
Exactly.
past 9 days, we've been here talking to you. So if we were not genuine, you wouldn't see us face to face like this. I live in Germany, she live in Germany, and we actually became business partners. We became friends, not just business partner. We became friends in our business community.
Yeah.
That was how we reach out to each other. And today is as if we've seen each other. Actually, sis, I've not seen you. Am I
No,
lying?
no,
I've
no,
not
no,
seen
no,
you.
no,
But
we're not.
we talk every day. We
Exactly.
talk every day. We see ourselves on just like this, but we live in the same gen. We've not seen physically. And that's one privileges that this business has brought to us,
Mm,
is the business has been able to bring the kind of people you want,
exactly.
the kind of circle of friends you want. This business was able to provide it. Friends with like-minded, friends who are there to to push you, friends who are there to talk to you, friends who are there, friends with benefit. Let me put it that way. If I say friends with benefit, it doesn't have to do with money. There are
Mm-hmm.
friends with benefit that has to do with ideas, motivation, suggestion, improvement, progress. Those are friends with benefit. So that is what those businesses has offered us in different ways, in different categories. So put that fear. It's okay, even if, in fact, bring your fear with us. We will deal with it. You'll be surprised that even you yourself, you will say, I didn't know that I could just, as in that fear could just leave me like that. So it doesn't matter. Bring that fear with you. In fact, when I saw this business, I was very skeptical. My own was the skeptical aspect of it. I was very, very skeptical and doubtful about it. But after attending the webinar, my conviction was clear. My conviction was very clear. I was convinced, yes, this is where I need to be. This is what I have to do. And so, like my sister had said, they with that fear. And today, we I'm telling you, bring that fear with you, because that's what makes us special. That's what makes us human being. Bring that fear with you. You will see the kind of people that will help you. In fact, the inspiration that we get from this business alone, it's really amazing. It's really
Exactly.
amazing. The
Mm-hmm.
help that we get from this business is amazing. The training itself is amazing. Has been able to this what I've gotten so far in conclusion from this business is that it has made me realize that I can be more than what I choose to be if I give myself the chance to.
Mm-hmm.
If I give myself the chance to. So I've given myself that chance, and I've talking to you today that you too should also come and give yourself that chance. Give yourself that chance. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear take that joy away from you. Don't let fear take that business ideas and suggestions that we are presenting to you today. Don't let
Mhm.
fear take you far away from where you ought to be. You ought to be with us. So come be with us. So like I said, our main purpose of this Go Live today is to talk to somebody out there. We were once like you. We were once like you. Like I said, we were able to identify what needs to be identified, and we're able to talk about it, and we're able to put aside, and we're able to, like my sister was saying, confess what you want to see, how you want it to be, visualize it, visualize as in fantasize it, as in just keep creating pictures and moving inside your head. The more you keep creating it, the more you keep putting that a positive thought into your head, you see that fear, it will start wailing out, washing out from you. So today we've spoken to you, we've done our part. It's now your turn to do your own part. So right now, I want to acknowledge our amazing brother Esosa Hago. He's watching from Sweden. Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you. Thank you.
you. Thank you.
Watching from Sweden. Thank you for watching us. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, so that's it. I hope our my what we were able to today's Go Live was able to resonate with somebody out there. So if you are interested, put in the comment section interested, or you can simply say more info and we'll reach out to you. Or you can just do it the other way around. Go to our website and register on our various websites, and all the necessary information will be sent to you. Remember, fear is just fear if you choose to face it and
Mhm.
move ahead. Thank you. So, sis, do you have any more thing to say?
Yes, let me just add a bit, and just like what we have said before, that you have to uh, you have to look, just look at yourself at the mirror. Are you what you want to be? Are you living a life you planned? Maybe you left your country, you came to whichever country you are living in. So, are you in that life you planned before coming? So you have to answer your question, because before, when I saw this business, I said it yesterday. It was during the time of COVID. Things were things was tough at that time. I saw the ad, and I look at what I was earning at that time because of the situation on ground. So I look at myself, say, what is this? What, how do I said, I started calculating. I said, it's like it's just for frappant, not enough, managing. Even there are things you want for yourself to get, you want to buy this, you want to do that. You have nothing, it was just like a standstill. So at first, when I saw the ad, it was on YouTube. I said, no, I don't, because of fear, I waved it out. So after some weeks, I saw the same ad again, the same person. I said, you know what? I want to see what is in this business. This I want to see. That was the second time of seeing it. So I was able to deal with that fear, because I thought that she was lying. The first time I saw the ad, I said, this cannot be true, because of the business I've done before, line business and all that. So when I saw this very one, was like a bit, I was scared. So the second time I saw the ad was on Facebook. I said, you know what? I said, waiting go happen, make it happen. That was what will happen, let it happen.
Let
I,
it happen.
I just immediately dropped down my sign in with my name and email address. And few minutes, I got the message. You say, hey, I said, okay, let me push forward. Let me see. I watched the webinar. After watching the webinar, I told my husband, though, I said, look at what I saw. And one thing, my husband have not seen the my husband did not watch the webinar. I was the one that watched the webinar. I was the one that saw the ad. My husband said, you are the one that saw it. If you are convinced about it, you can go ahead. That was just that.
Wow.
You can go
That's
ahead.
amazing.
I support you. Go. So that word alone was like power. It gave me the
Mhm.
power, the motivation to go. So that was how I signed in. So today I am giving God the praise, thanking God that this business, I saw this business and I did not allow fear to hold me back. I would have still been, maybe I would have still been the same. I mean, the way I was the same position, nothing is happening. We all know that in this in this diaspora, there is nothing you don't pay for. You pay virtually for everything. You will pay house rent, you will pay bill, you will pay that, you will pay that. Everything is on top of what you are earning at the end of the month. Is your life no more than that? It's more than that. Ask yourself questions. Do you the life you came, the obodo boy you came, did you come to pay bill alone? You came also to seek greener pasture. You came to seek the best of it. So if the best is not coming through your 9 to 5 hours, then seek for side also, look for side also, add to it, and create your own business online, and you will thank God later that you did. Overcome your fear, face your fear. Don't allow what people says about online business. Some of the people have not even tried it because they say somebody said, the other one said, and they are
Yes.
working with that. Will you allow what people say to determine what your future want to become?
Yes.
Don't allow your fear to determine your future for you. You are the one that will determine your future. You are the one that want to see. What do you want to see? Don't allow fear to hold you back. Fear will not put food on your table. Fear will not, it will only bring you backward. So overcome your fear, free yourself. Just free yourself. That's what I will say. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. She has said it all. She has said it all. So that's it. And it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. I'm
Exactly.
no, I'm very happy that you have a husband that supported you. So, and
Yeah.
I know some people will say, but nobody's supporting me. Nobody is doing that. When you have somebody who is doing something for you, as in who is supporting you or in one way or the other, appreciate them.
Mhm.
Understand? They are like answers that God using answering our prayer requests. So that is it for today. We are glad that we are able to talk to you. And also tomorrow we will not be coming live. We have one more day. We have one more day to do this live section.
10 days, yeah.
Tomorrow is Saturday and Sunday. We are not also we will not be presenting, but the final day will be on Monday. So I hope you will be there with us. I hope you want to know more. We want to know what our topic for that day is. It's going to be the grand finale of our day 10 go live. So I I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all our viewers for always staying with us. I can see, oh, thank you, Sis Rhoda. Hello, she's watching from Italy. Wow.
Yeah, thank
Thank you, Sis
you.
Rhoda. Thank you. Thank you. She's watching from Italy. Thank you. We appreciate that you took our time to watch us today. Thank you so, so much. So now we just have to say a very wonderful evening to you from us in Germany and to you from wherever you are in this part of the world. Have a wonderful evening. Stay strong and stay blessed always. God bless you.
God bless
Bye,
you.
bye, 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 bye.
Bye.